I was talking about Mr. Magoo, how my nephew sent me this thing, and it was saying Mr. Magoo said it was a beautiful day, and we talked about how Mr. Magoo was literally blind, but he was driving cars, he was walking, and what he do, T? What was Mr. Magoo doing?
He was walking by faith every day. That man couldn't see a diddly squat, and he walked by faith. He walked off of cliffs, he drove cars, but he never got hurt because he was walking by faith. And when you walk by faith, God got you.
Yeah. Now I hope they can hear what you're saying on here. So I'm gonna have to.
Now, see, listen at this. Now, see, this is.
It's hard to hear, so I'm gonna put it on here so they can catch her voice.
Well, T, see, this is what I meant. See,
walk by faith.
I'm honoring the women in our family, our ancestors. Okay, so what you just said about how Mr. Magoo was walking by faith, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. He walked by faith, even though he was blind. So the scripture says, "Let the blind say that they cannot see, and let those who say they can see say that they're not blind."
T, take it off a speaker so we won't have echo when you talk.
She won't be able to hear.
I said when she can take her phone off speaker so it won't have that.
If she take her phone off speaker, you won't be able to hear.
Yeah, I can't hear you because there's something wrong with my phone.
Yeah, but, and they won't be able to hear her.
So yeah, that Mr. Magoo was giving us some spiritual analyses, and we didn't even realize it. His whole windshield on his car was bifocals.
Yeah.
And he had bifocals, so he still couldn't see. You know, but he had faith that he could.
Mm-hmm.
He had faith.
Yeah, that's it. I've been watching Mr. Magoo for years. I never caught that.
You sure didn't. He up there sent me this beautiful picture that the sun was shining. There was birds all around him. And he said, Mr. Magoo said, it's a beautiful day. What the? How he know?
by the way, see, I'm talking to my sister.
You know why it's a beautiful day to Mr. Magoo? Because it's a day that the good Lord gave him to walk
again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. By the way, the voice that y'all hearing is my sister. This is one of the women of my family. Right.
Greatest cooks, one of the greatest cooks in the world.
Same mother, same father. So Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? You see what I'm saying? So we have the same mother, same father, may have different lessons because she's a woman. I'm a man. Okay? So what my mother taught her and what she taught me had to be two different things. It couldn't be the same thing. So the mother has to be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove to raise her children. You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing my mother couldn't do is she couldn't teach me how to be no man.
Like the way the way that you're teaching your grandchildren right now, T, you don't have the same lessons for them that you have for your children, right?
No, I don't. But I try to teach my grandchildren the same way I taught my children, is to be patient, be respectful, always tell the truth. Even if you're going to get in trouble, it's best to tell the truth. It's best to tell the ugly truth than to tell a pretty lie.
That's right. That's right. And that's what I live by that. I do my best to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't know everything, but you know, one thing I found growing up in life is better to tell the truth even if it hurts. At least you'll know the truth about me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing to hide.
No,
so I try to tell it. You know?
I feel the same way. You know, I'm 60 years old. My baby brother is 59 today. And, you know, in 60 years, I've been knowing him for 59. you know, we have never had the problems that most siblings have, as you know, you fight each other, you don't like each other, you don't like his wife, or you don't like her husband. We don't have that. You know, that's who he chose to be with. And, you know, I always liked Sherry. I always liked Shayla. You know, it's just like this. I call her weird sometimes because sometimes she act weird. But guess what? That's my weird sister-in-law. And if you don't like my weird sister-in-law, I don't care.
I sure am. And what we said is peculiar. They call it peculiar, but I don't care. I know I am different and weird. It's okay. I used to wonder. I wonder when I was young, why am I like this? But just who I am.
Because it's just who you are. And I know that's you. And sometimes, you know, I have to give you, sometimes I have to give you a little boot in your butt. Shit, come on, let's go.
You ain't gonna do nothing. You can stay right all over there.
I don't feel like it. I'm like, I don't care. If you don't feel like you're gonna go, I'm gonna use you as a bug shield on my car.
She talking all that smack. She ain't gonna do nothing. You better get over that cold, or she done got over that little flu thing she got going on. She brave now.
Well, you know, I've always been in this mindset that when I'm feeling down and I'm not feeling good, I've always found it easy to get over that sickness by having human touch. And what I mean by human touch, you don't necessarily touching me, is that we're talking. You know what I'm saying?
I find someone to talk to.
Yeah.
You know, although I feel bad, don't get me wrong, I feel bad. I feel a lot better than I did a couple of days ago, but I still feel bad. But it makes me feel good that I got somebody I can talk to.
That's correct. That's what I'm talking about. It's a vibration. And that vibration that you're sharing with somebody actually helps you get over your sickness faster.
And for the past, month, me and Shayla has been talking about every morning. Every morning we call, either she called me or I call her. And usually we talking about recipes, what I'm going to cook, what I'm going to get on Mama Shay's, and cook. But I've been so sick, I have not been able to cook. But I have been sending her recipes on things that you might want to try this, or let's try this. And
I appreciate it. We're going to get to it. That's what your brother always said. We get to it. We got to get through this hurdle right now. We're going to get through it. We will get through it and to it.
One way or the other, we're going to get through it.
You know, the devil's always busy. He done threw a little molehill in my way. But the devil is a lie.
Uh-oh. Come on.
He's a lie.
The
He's
father
a
of
liar.
it. The
And
father.
if you sit back and waddle in your sadness or in your misery, you're not walking by faith. Because the good Lord gave you another day to pray and be glad. Even if you're sick, you got to get up and move around and do things. Even though you're sick, although you may not be able to leave the comfort of your bedroom, you can get up and wash your face, brush your teeth, call someone, and inspire them to get up and get moving.
All right.
I got a question for you, T. Do you know I've been in pain for 24 years?
Yes, sir.
For 24 years I've been in pain.
Do you know I have had arthritis since I was 18 years old? That I have been having fluid drawn off my knees since I was 18 years old. Here, March 18th, 2022, my left knee blew out. And I had to sit on my bed from the 18th of March until the 7th of April until they gave me a knee replacement. Got a knee replacement, going to therapy, stepped off the porch, and my right knee went out. I had to have that replaced. But guess what? I'm still here.
Uh-huh.
All right. Still standing.
What I'm saying
I'm
is,
still here.
in that 24 years, I still had to go to work.
Every day.
I couldn't say, oh, I ain't going to work today because I'm in pain. No, I had to grit through it. I had to find a way. But, you know, I know how to heal myself. The thing is that, you know, sometimes I always want to do my own thing, you know, but I know how to heal myself. So, and that's the thing. I didn't get that from somewhere else.
See, since he's been doing this juice feast
This juice fast.
and a lot of soups and stuff, he done lost, I don't even know how much weight he done lost, but I said, man, you literally done dropped about like 10 years off your face in the last, what, it ain't been about a month? He looks really good.
I'm going into about a month now.
And I tried to hand him his cane the other day. He said, I forgot I ain't have my cane. He was walking down that hallway without his cane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot. Well, it was some other thing. It was some other mitigating circumstances that made me forget about it. So,
Oh my God.
it
He
might,
was running down that hall. He had to use the bathroom up there. He said, forget that cane. I ain't got time to get
there
that.
was other mitigating circumstances that made me forget about the